Hello and welcome to CardTalk livestream, where we play through quests and just have a bit of fun in the process. I'm your host, Grant, and I am joined by the Wandering Took.
Hey, Grant, nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you on the stream. So what quest are we doing today then?
I decided to take a journey south. The ring goes south because I realized after our game last week that I have never really played any of these quests outside of campaign mode.
Fair enough. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about your deck then?
Wow, okay, yeah, it's almost tested. Uh, this was an answer to some of the Gondor decks that I had whipped up and wasn't satisfied with. Uh, Gondor decks I found they need like the triple triad of Steward of Gondor, Rod of the Steward, Visionary Leadership, and some other things to really get going. And with the new Messenger of the King contract, we now have another way that I can dig for those special cards in Aristor. And what's really awesome about that is uh, not only does it let me dig, but I also actually removed a very good tail with the intention that hopefully I have enough money to just draw cards and play them. And because inevitably, like my luck just, I throw away a very good tail or exhaust two allies, and there goes all my stewards and well, both my visionary leadership. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know what to expect. It is a money-making deck with lots of allies, and that's really all there is to it.
Cool. And my deck, as you can see, is my tried and tested Grimbiome just crushes everything deck. So we know this works. This deck works against um, fighting against a lot of enemies. It doesn't have much willpower, so we'll see how we go. Um, so that being said, are you keeping your opening hand?
I mulligan.
Okay, well I'm going to need to take a mulligan because I don't think I've seen a worse hand for this deck. Double Secret Vigil, double Open the Armory, and a Rohan Warhorse with a Feint. So the only two I'm really wanting to keep is an Open the Armory and the Warhorse. And let's see. Okay, I'll take that.
Oh, that's something.
Yep. So okay, so with this in the House of Elrond, the evil wound that Frodo received on Weathertop is healed, and he is reunited with his uncle Bilbo. But the One Ring cannot remain hidden in Rivendell for long. So Lord Elrond has summoned a council to decide what should be done to protect the free peoples of Middle Earth. Set Lust for the Ring, Redhorn Pass, the Doors of Durin, and the Watcher and the War are aside out of play and shuffle the encounter deck. Hey George, thanks. We're gonna need it. And shuffle the encounter deck. Okay. At the end of the planning phase, we do that. Okay, so we're ready to start.
I'm ready.
Okay, so Frodo needs his one ring.
Oh boy. Oh bother. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate that you don't quest because the one attachment I didn't get was the questing one. So let's go. Yes, I'm a Steward Hog this time. Let's throw Robert Stewart on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need to start tossing. And there isn't a good way to do this. Do we need a shield turn one?
Probably not. I mean,
Okay.
we've both got a defender with at least 7 or 8 hit points, depending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, let's. I have to figure out who I'm going to toss. I'm going to use Aristor's ability, toss a squire, draw a card, and it is not my visionary leadership.
No, but you might get visionary leadership in the next part of this quest.
Oh, good point. Good point. Okay, well, out comes her, and she's going to drop a dollar. Out comes Errand Rider. And do you want $1? I'll just give you Frodo's resource.
Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't say no. It means I can get King Under the Mountain out onto Barlin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or a Calabrian Stone. Is that Frodo's resource that you're moving over there?
Yeah, I'm just using Aaron Rider to do it.
Okay, and is it alright if I take the action to exhaust the One Ring to get a resource from Frodo as well?
Sure, and what does that do for us?
It just basically exhausts the One Ring to add a resource to a hero's resource pool.
Oh, so no penalty except exhaust the ring.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, and I'll spend all 3 of those and drop out a King Under the Mountain and a copy of The Day's Rising. I will then play the War Axe for free. I'll trigger King Under the Mountain to draw 2 cards. I'll discard a copy of Forehammer. I'll spend 1 for Arraignment of War. And that's me done for the time being, I think.
Alright.
And George, this quest is the first quest of the Road Darkens box of the Saga campaign. So quest at the end of planning, each player places a top card of his deck face up in front of him in player order until there's a total of 4 cards in front of you. So it goes you, me. Okay, so you get a Gondorian Shield, I get a Secret Vigil. Okay. So.
Well, alright. Let's see. I have a shield, I don't mind discarding a shield. I mean, 3 out of 4 of these cards are not useful right now.
I know, right? So what I would suggest is either play that or play that. Probably take that in the hand and either shuffle that into the deck or pitch it.
I would shuffle that in my deck.
Okay, so
you know what? I'm going to pitch it because you have combat under control. So I'm going to pitch for Gondor.
Okay.
That'll be our discard.
Okay, and what we're going to put into play? The shield or the golden belt?
This is restricted, hey?
The Gondorian shield is, yeah.
Do you want it? Or I guess, do you need it to get to your...
I wouldn't... It would help us get there a bit quicker on Barlin.
Then let's do that. Let's give this to Barlin.
Okay.
Because I have a second shield in my hand.
Okay, and then I could take the golden belt into hand and then shuffle Secret Vigil back into my deck?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
I really like that.
Well, talk about probably one of the most unique ways of this coming.
Yeah.
Okay, and then either shuffle Lust for the Ring into the encounter deck or raise each player by threat by 5. What do you think? Shuffle that into the encounter deck or just raise with threat by 5?
See. Oh yeah, I never shuffle it because I'm always in campaign mode and keep this. But, well, that's fine. Pretty much anyone that doesn't quest this can go on.
Grimbeard?
Yeah, or even Boromir. But yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Shuffle that in.
Okay, shuffles that, and then we move on. The council decides the One Ring must be cast into Mount Doom. Frodo is accompanied by 8 companions to help him complete this quest, and the company of the Ring sets out from Rivendell into Hollin on their way to Mordor. Make the Red Home past the active location, and then the first player reveals cards from the encounter deck until X threat, where X is twice the number of players in the game. So there's Red Home pass, and we've got to get 4 threat. And we have 7 threat in the staging area.
Oh, that isn't a good start.
It could be worse.
Oh boy, okay.
Okay, so during the travel phase, they must travel to a location if able. After an enemy engages a player, place 1 damage on the active location if able. Okay,
Yikes.
so
Okay.
questing then. We're up against 7.
Yeah. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Frodo would be 6, and the Envoy is 7.
And I've
That's
got
a Gondor deck without visionary leadership.
2.
Well, we may be raising our threat by 5 anyway.
We might just. So card number 1. Card number 2.
Really?
You called it. That's a
Oh,
5 threat raise.
Is it 5? Okay.
Yeah.
And we're location locked already.
4, 7, 11, 14. So, yeah, that's a raise of 5.
Okay, well that changes things a bit.
Okay, and then engagements. This Warg Chief is coming down.
Yes, he is. So I guess he's bringing with him another warg.
Do you want to engage him then? Because I can Sentinel defend.
You can Sentinel defend and you can ranged.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll take him.
So, and then discard until a Warg is discarded. Okay. 1, 2, there we go.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, so that's 2 damage on the active location then.
Yep.
Actually, it'll be 3 damage when he attacks.
Unless I cancel his attack.
Oh, you got a feint?
I have a feint.
Hmm.
But is it worth his cancelling his attack?
What does that do? Assign X damage among characters he can. Each player assigns X damage. Okay.
So is it worth mitigating 1 point of damage? I think so.
Yeah.
Especially since the only healing we've got is my contract, and that only works for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grimbeorn will defend the Warg Chief. No shadow, 1 damage. And then what? Legolas and Boromir kill the Howling Warg.
Sounds good to me.
Kill that and place 2 progress on there. Oh no, it's not immune to player card effects.
Aww.
So that's the end of turn 1. Could have went better.
Could have went better. I'm gonna start digging.
Okay, I'm going to spend 1 from Barlin and place out a Calabrian Stone. So he's now at 4 willpower. I'm going to play the Dagger of Westerness. That now means I've reached my contract limit, so I can flip it next turn.
Nice.
I'm going to play the Golden Belt onto Legolas. I'm going to spend 1 and play Arrod on Legolas. Okay, and then I am going to spend 1 Vigil that Warg Chief. And that's me done.
Lovely. Okay, I dug for 2 cards. Neither of them Visionary Leadership. And I also pitched a card with Aerostor to draw another one.
Okay.
This will take some time.
Do you want Frodo's resource? From the One Ring?
It would give me an attack boost, and I'm not sure we're going to need it this turn, so I don't actually need it. No, I'm going to throw a shield up.
Okay.
And I do have a feint in hand.
It's just that we've got to get through.
Do I want his resource?
We've got 10 in staging.
Well, I am going to steal his resource. If you want to use the ring for another resource, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll put it on balling just in case we get a nasty shadow card.
Okay.
So,
Oh wait, sorry, I can't do that. That's fine. I can't steal his resource because I don't control Frodo.
no, but what we can do is I can pass you a resource with the
That's
one
fine, I
ring,
can pass it with Eric Thor.
and then I can pass.
Oh,
And then I can give you the one ring resource, and then you can pass me a resource.
got it. Yep, done.
Yeah, so there we go. It works some way, and I think Frodo would end up with a resource, keeping his resource this round anyway, because there's no way of taking it off him.
Yep.
So
Right, okay.
okay, so questing
Yeah.
2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunting for 5.
and I'm sending 6.
You
Card,
got a very high threat start.
card number 1.
This is you. Although it surges anyway.
Either the Warg enemy in the stage, either the Warg enemy in the stage inherits the highest attack. I'll say it can attack us. So card number 1, place 3 damage on each active location.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is your card.
Alright.
Okay, so we've added no threat. We've sent 10 against, what was it, 12? We sent?
Where is it? I sent 5.
And I sent 6, so that's 11, so we make 1 progress.
Yes.
We made 1 solitary progress. Okay, and
We
then
did it. We made 1. Okay.
combat. How are you defending the Warg, Chief?
Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. No shadow, 1 damage. And then Legolas and Boromir can kill.
Yep.
Hang on, can they? 3,
I'm sending 3.
and I'm sending 6, so yes.
Just enough.
And
Reduced by 3?
4.
4.
And then I'll use
4? Nice.
and then that places
Nothing.
1 progress on there.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks to Arod. Now I need to double check that on each active location. It's just the
Oh, he
active.
can't have attachments.
Oh well, that's a shame.
That Great War cheat can't have attachments.
Well, I didn't actually reduce my threat. I reduced my willpower threat. So I will actually gain that resource back and pull that back to my hand.
And I'll put my threat back.
Okay, nothing else to do this turn, and then I can flip my contract, which gives Balin another 2 willpower.
But more importantly, it gives you willpower.
Yes, it does. I'll trigger King Under the Mountain and drop the Feint. Okay, so what are you doing for your turn?
Drew a card. Drawing another card. I'm digging Soldier of Gondor, because this one's awesome.
Yes, he is.
Well, I only have 1 card, 1 Gondor up there, which is this guy. Add him to my hand. Kind of a tough call. Yeah, you know what? It's not really. send out the Honored Guard, because I think I know what's going to happen. And that's it for me.
Cool. And for me, let's have a look. What am I deciding to do? There's no enemies. I'll drop out a golden belt onto Grimbiorn. I'm going to use the 4th of 3 hunters to heal up that point of damage, and that's all I'm doing.
Do you mind if I take Frodo's resource?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go my exhausting the ring. I'll put one on Mablung, because I have a faint in hand.
Okay, and are you taking the 1 ring resource as well?
Sorry, I took the 1 ring. Oh, I already took the other resource. I'm being greedy.
So you're taking both resources. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I've got.
You okay with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Just so I can keep track of everything. How many resources did Frodo have? 1 or 2?
It's got 1 left.
Right. Okay. So, questing then. I will send 6.
Yes. 2, 4. Send Frodo. That'll be 6, 7, 8. That's a little better.
Okay, so card number 1. Card number 2. So we've added 5, 9, 12, 15. And we are sending 14.
We got locked hard.
Yep, so raise our threat by 1. Now, is this the point where we say that we need to scoop and start again? Or do you want to continue on and see how far we can get?
Let's do one more planning phase to see if I get visionary leadership. Because
Okay.
if I do, that changes everything.
Yep, okay, no worries. So there is
I've
no
also got Faramir somewhere in the deck.
there's no combat, so let's see, what am I doing for my planning? I'll do King Under the Mountain, draw 2 cards, and discard that. I will spend 1 and play a Rohan Warhorse on a Legolas, raising his attack power by 1, and giving them a chance to ready. Okay, so that's me done.
I dug 3 cards and found nothing.
So is this the point where we say we scoop and try again?
I think so. I'm
Okay.
going to change my mulligan strategy.
Okay, we will be. Let's see, reset. Yes. Okay.
In my limited testing, I've seen this deck work.
I'm not saying it, can it?
Oh, I'm definitely keeping my hand. That's better. That's way better.
And I can't use them again, so I'll pull them out of my deck. So let's have a look. Okay, there's 3. And cards 4. Okay, what do you think of my opening hand? Let's see, I'll show you it there. There we go. Oh, yours is nice.
Yeah, I'm making a couple adjustments. So I have more than 50 cards anyway.
Fair enough. And we need to add in money bags again, because I think money bags works better, don't you? I
I think that worked beautifully.
Cause I don't think we had a problem with necessarily damage.
Nope.
So, you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's. Are you taking a mulligan?
Nope, I am not touching this hand.
Okay, and I don't think I'm touching mine. I like it. So,
Well, that's wonderful.
let's start off. We do our planning phase. So, oh, now that is just.
Well, now I have... I'm being trolled.
Your deck hates you.
Well, that's why Aristor is here. Be like, nope, I don't need that leadership anymore, because I have one. Let's redraw a different card.
Oh, that's perfect. You play out that and you can get your resource on Boromir and give everybody +1 willpower.
Yes, I can. I would need Frodo's resource.
Well, what you could do is play
Oh,
Envoy first with Mablum's
Envoy
resource
first.
and Boromir's, then place that resource back on Boromir.
I'm still one shy.
I'll give you, well, take Frodo's resource.
Alright, there we go.
Now we'll go.
Hooray! That's my turn.
Okay, well, I'm going to be playing out the Dagger of Westerness for free on Earth. Legolas. So he's sitting at 4 attack. I will then spend 1 for a Raiment of War. And that's all I'm doing actually. So, 4 cards from the top of the deck.
Yes. My card number 1. Card number 2. Ooh.
Okay. Okay, this was definitely better than it was last game. So,
Yes, it was.
So I see you play Guthlaf into play. I take.
I'm gonna discard this.
I'll take the Halberg into hand, and then I'll shuffle the dagger into my deck.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay then, so are we taking Lust for the Ring, or are we raising our threat by 5?
Shuffle that bad boy in.
Okay. Shuffled. Okay. So, now we move on. Okay. There we go. And then the red home gates the active location. And okay. So we are up against 6 in the staging area.
That's better. Right up there. Alright. So I'm in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll send Frodo. 7, 8, 9, 11. That's better.
Okay, and I will send 2, which makes 13. So card
Okay.
number 1, Hound of Sauron, which surges. And card number 2, 8, 12, 13. We break even.
That's better.
Well, definitely better than raising with threat by 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so engagements, the only thing that's actually... Well, no, nothing's coming down to us.
Well, I might as well optionally engage the Howling Orc.
Okay,
Get him out of there.
you want one of the Howling Wargs?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put...
If you don't, well, actually, I can feint him because I don't want his attack going off.
And I was thinking I'd take the Hound of Sauron, just to get him out of the staging area.
Okay.
Well, hang on. We could actually take both these Howling Wargs. Because I can kill it with Grimbeorn's ability, then Boromir and Legolas can kill yours.
You can kill him alone. Oh, wow, that's... Yeah, let's do it. That's a good idea.
You can kill it alone? Of course I can. Grimbeorn's a
Okay,
beast.
so that's, yeah. I gained a resource for him engaging. I'm going to use that to feint mine.
Okay, and I will let the attack go on mine, so 4 against 3. There's a damage on Redhorn, but no damage. I will spend a resource and kill.
Nice.
This is what Grimbeorn
And-
does.
Yeah. I like Grimbeorn. He's great. He's great. Okay, so we're doing better.
Okay, and that's the end of round 1, part 2. Okay, so for me, I'm going to spend Moneybags Frodo to add a resource to Balin. And then I'm going to spend 3 resources, play out King Under the Mountain, and a Halberd of Mail.
I am very, very torn.
So now Grimbeorn's got 8 hit points and 5 defense.
Oh, I love it.
I will then play out a Rohan Warhorse for free, and a Blade of Gondolin for free, and another Rohan Warhorse for free. And that's me almost at my limit for contracts. Ooh, I need to do...
So you're not flipping this turn yet, right?
No, not yet. I need one more restricted on Balin. And I think...
Here you go.
Okay, now I've got a choice to make. Do I keep Hands Upon the Bow to snipe an enemy, or do I keep my War Axe?
Oh. There's some... Oh, wow. That is tough.
Isn't it?
So that War Axe on really either of them is amazing.
Yep.
I would say the War Axe because it gets you more uses.
It does, but I've got 3 in the deck, so I think I can drop it without worrying too much, although I could put a War Axe technically on Mablung.
Realistically, he's questing this game.
Yeah.
I have the option of going quest or defense, so I don't think he needs that.
Okay, well I'll drop the War Axe because I think there's more enemies that we can kill. That means we don't have to put damage on the red home, like on the locations.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Okay, so that's me done. So thanks to that, I am now ready to flip my contract because I have 3 restricted on Grimbeorn. I have now 2 restricted on Balin, and I have 2 restricted on Legolas.
Lovely. I'm gonna move one of my resources over. And I'm gonna start flooding the board with allies. And that's me.
Okay, so questing, I will send 4 to the quest with Frodo.
I'm sending 12.
So that's 16, and we are up
Yeah,
against
1, 2,
9.
9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12.
So that's 16 against 9 in the staging area.
That's tight.
Card number 1 is for me. Either exhaust a hero you control or engage Crabine from Dunland. I'll engage the Crabine.
That puts a damage on the
Yep.
main.
Attached to the active location. We have no way of cancelling that.
No, but we also have very little way of putting more than 3 progress on it each round, too.
True. And is that the last card, or do we need to have one more?
Because that was your card because of the forced effect on the Crabane.
Yeah, so we need one more for you. Card number 2 is Hills of Holland. So we are up against 10, 11. So we make 5 progress, but we can only put 3. Oops, wrong one. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Alright,
Grimbion.
question. Hang on. I'm wondering if it's worth taking the Hound of Sauron or not.
It means putting another point of damage on.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And quite frankly, it's nice to have that surge out the deck.
Yeah, okay, I'm sold.
Okay, so Grimbion defends, no damage, and Legolas attacks and kills. Unfortunately, Legolas can't place the progress thanks to the Red Home Pass being immune to player card effects.
Yep.
So over to you.
Snowdrift is a round limit. Yikes.
Yep. Okay, I've got a Faint, Hands Upon the Bow, Bjorn's Rage, and a Dunedain Warning. And what you doing, Mr. Moneybags?
I'm pitching a card for Aristor to draw. Oh, hello, Rado Steward. Alright, so I'm using my Steward of Gondor to pay for a card. Well, that is lovely. That is absolutely lovely. So, I am going to move one of Frodo's resources over. If you want the money, you can take it. Otherwise, I have a defender coming.
I'm not too fussed. If you want the money, you can have the money. I've got things I could play, but it's not.
Why don't you take it?
Okay.
Because mine's not urgent either, since you're handling the defense.
Okay. Now, without the golden belt, I've got a decision to make. Do I drop the warhorse for the armored Destria? Or do I hold on to the Destria until I get the golden belt?
Normally I would say the Destrier, but you have a Feint in hand, which is awesome.
Well, I know what I want to do, and I want to drop out a Dunedain Warning straight away for... There's no reason not to. And I think I'll hold on to the Destria for the time being, because we haven't got that many enemies up there, and most of them Grimbion can one-shot at the minute.
Yeah. I guess the Warhorse kind of acts as a Destrier.
Yeah.
In your case.
The only thing it doesn't do is allow us to mitigate shadows.
Yeah.
But
there are some nasty shadows in this.
But there's, I don't think I'm going to have multiple enemies engage with me for too long.
Yeah. There isn't... If there's a shadow in there that says plus X attack, or X is the amount of damage on the active location, then we're hooped.
Yeah. But hopefully with the Feint and the Hands Upon the Bow, we won't have that issue.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
So questing.
I can't sleep.
Art and me contract flip. The last round. Was it last round or was it this round?
No, it would be last round.
Okay, so Balin's now questing for 4. So I'll send 4.
spending 15.
Okay, so that's 19 against 11.
It's alright.
Card
alright.
number 1. 19 against 13. Card number 2.
Surges.
19 against 14 and 19 against 16, which puts 3 more progress on here, which clears it.
Awesome.
And when it's cleared, we now have to deal 4 damage among characters we control. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will spend 1 resource and play Hands Upon the Bow and kill off that Howling Warg, placing 2 progress on the main quest. And now, forced with the ability to travel, we've either got to go to the Redhorn Foothills or the Hills of Holland.
Okay, so right now, those Hounds of Sauron are at 40 threat, 40 engagement cost.
Yes.
With the Redhorn Hills, they'll be at 35, which is still okay. I'm okay with Redhorn Hills because I'm not planning on keeping cards in hand anymore.
Okay.
So that's up to you.
That's
If
fine.
you're okay with that, we'll do it.
Okay, and then do we want to take one of these Hounds of Sauron?
Yeah.
Or do we
let's
want
get
to
one of
take?
them out.
Or do we want to take them both? If we take them both, we can clear them. It's 2 damage, means we discard 2 cards when we clear the Redhorn Foothills.
I won't have any cards.
1 each.
I like the idea of one. I guess there is a treachery in there that
I will.
targets an enemy in the staging
Yeah,
area.
we'll have one then, just in case.
So
So,
keep it engaged.
because
yeah.
of Mablung's effect, and I can defend for you and kill it with Grimbion's ability.
I had a feeling that one was coming out.
I'll discard it in the damn warning.
No, it's me.
Alright, yeah.
It's gonna be Broad Steward because I have more in my deck. Okay.
Okay, and Grimbion kills it.
Well, if Grimbiorn doesn't kill it,
Oh yeah, Legolas can kill it. Oh go. Legolas kills.
what I can do is, yeah, because then if we get that treachery, we can still get through the foothills.
And then that gets 1, 2, and that puts 2 progress on there. Okay.
And that could have 1 damage as well.
Yes, it should.
Alright.
Hey Dan,
Oh,
it's going good. This is our second attempt through the Ring Goes South, so we're not doing too bad. We got
it's
location
way
locked.
better.
We got location locked the first game. So it's me, so I'm going to spend
Do you... How many resources do you want this turn?
I don't need any this turn.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 1 for my War Axe onto Legolas, which puts him up by 3 attack. And then I'm going to spend 2, and I'm actually going to discard the Warhorse to play out the Armored Destrier. I think it's a
Lovely.
better call in the long
Yeah.
run. And that's me done.
Okay. Spend 4 resources for Defend of Carandros, who is currently at 3 defense. I will use Airstore's ability to pitch that for, an Honor Guard.
Do you want
So I'm
Moneybags'
going to-
ability?
Oh, I can use my own.
Fair enough. I thought you might want to save the Errand Rider for questing, and then you could have just exhausted the 1 ring to add a resource to Mablung to get the Honor Guard out.
Sure, let's do that. Let's do that the smart way. Bang! Look at that! Look at that!
Okay then, so questing. I'll send 4, 6 with Frodo.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Plus 13 plus 6 is 19.
And we're up against 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 12. Yeah, that's about right.
So card number 1, Surges. Place 3 damage on the active location. Card number 2 is a Regian. So we are up against 3, 7, 9, 13. We make 6 progress. And
Alright.
I discard a Feint and a Beyond's Rage.
Which, yeah.
Which isn't the end of the world. Do we want to go to the other Red One foothills?
It's your call. The region
I don't think
sucks, but it's not that bad anymore.
I don't think you want to go to Oregon because you've got to discard X allies from play.
Yeah, I guess solo that's not bad, but 2 players that can hurt. Yeah, alright. Redhorn foothills.
Well, I've got no allies whatsoever in my deck, so it's only you losing. So if you want to go to Oregon, we can. But I think the Red One foothills is probably easier to deal with since neither of us got cards in my hand.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do that. I do have some sacrificial allies, but
Okay,
I also
and then
see that we're not questing for a whole bunch.
what, 1 each for the Hound of Sauron?
Sure. Let's get these guys out of here.
And that's 2 damage on there, and this is where Grimbeorn has his fun. So Grimbeorn defends mine. Undefended damage does not do anything because it's not undefended. Grimbeorn defends yours. Plus 2, so 6 against 5. Do you mind using the Honor Guard?
Oh, sure.
And then Legolas attacks and kills both,
Boom, 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 boom.
placing 4 damage on the foothills.
What?
See, that would have been a good idea to go to Arabian then if we could have done that. We'll
If
have
I-
to think about that next time.
Yeah.
If Legolas could kill 2 things. Yeah, so that.
I was also thinking, so that way, because we've got no cards in my hand, no matter what we draw next.
Yeah. Come on, Rod of the Steward. Oh, that's not a Rod of the Steward. Although, that's actually a really good card for me. That's a really good card. I'm gonna start spending. Hey, do you need any money, first of all?
No.
You probably don't. Okay. I'm spending all of Frodo's money.
Okay. You spend Frodo's money. He's money bags for a reason.
Yeah. I guess I'll use his 1 ring ability too, for the 5th one.
Okay.
For Gandalf to draw 3 cards. Okay. Send for Aid is now out. I realize that is a pretty useless card at the moment for you.
It doesn't matter if you want to do Send for Aid, we'll do Send for Aid. If you've got an ally that you want to hope to get from it.
Faramir would be the only one.
Okay, well we can do that if you want.
I don't think we're... Let's not do it yet, because I don't think we can even get there, get through it.
Well, I don't know, because we've only got 7 in the staging. And you've got
7
Gandalf.
plus 6. Yeah, you're right, yeah. I guess now is the time to do it then. Let me check my deck and make sure I actually put Faramir in here. Because I have some revisions. Yeah, guess what? I don't have Faramir in this deck.
Okay. Do you have anything in there that you want to pull out?
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that right now. I know he was in my. Yeah, we're gonna put 2 copies of Faramir in. It's because Faramir was at one point my messenger of the king ally.
Ah, right.
I'm gonna take out Ingold. I don't need him.
Bearing in mind, if we were playing properly, we wouldn't be able to do all this.
Yeah, it was me being silly. Me being ridiculously silly. Like I said, I almost tested this deck.
Okay, well, are you doing anything else?
That's all I got. I have a faint in
Okay.
hand now.
Well, I played Arod, which was the card I drew. I'm now going to use King Under the Mountain. Ooh, let me see. Do I keep opening the armory or do I keep opening the armory? I'm then going to spend 1 and play Open the Armory. Oh, and it's the top 10 cards because I'm not in Valor. There we go. And let's see. What do I want?
Keep in mind, you're going to be discarding it unless you play it, but I can give you a resource.
It doesn't really matter because what I've got a Dagger of Westerness, a Raiment of War, a Halberg of Mail, a Gondorian Shield that I can get out with it. So, in all honesty, there's not really any of them that I actually need. Do you want any of them? I could give you a dagger for Boromir.
Yeah. That'll help. The dagger or the raiment.
I'll just pull the dagger out, so... And then I'll
Sure.
spend 1 for the dagger for Boromir. Okay, so questing.
4, 5, 6, 10,
I'll send 4.
12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21, 22, 24.
So that's 28 up against 7. Card number 1 is the Warg Chieftain. Card number 2. Each player must choose either discard 1 ally he controls. I'll raise my threat by...
Each ally, hey? Yeah.
Yeah, each ally I control, so I raise my threat by 0.
I went up by 9, because I'm not discarding my whole lineup. That's a rough card.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I might be fretting out.
Whoa, you've raised my threat by 9!
Oh, whoops, sorry. I have 40 threat. You have 33. Much better.
I was wondering what had happened to me threat. Okay. Okay, so we are up against 4, 7, 11. So we clear the Redhorn foothills, and we clear Send for Aid. So look at the top 5 cards, top 10 cards of your deck for an ally.
And put it into play.
Yep.
Oh, I did not get my Faramir. So I have the Knight of Minas Tirith, which is awesome. But I'm actually going to put in the Soldier of Gondor. You know what? If that treachery comes out again, I'm threading out.
I'll just discard your lineup. Your heroes can do most of the work.
Yeah. So I think we go to Eregion next, just so I can start discarding them.
Okay.
Oops. Go. That gets shuffled.
Okay. Do you want
And
to?
I have Faramir in my hand.
Okay. Do you want to engage the Warg Chief?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and then that places damage there, and then we get an enemy. also places another damage there.
Okay.
Okay.
I am letting my Soldier of Gondor die.
Well, I can defend both of them for you, and then that way.
No, I'm trying to get rid of my lineup.
Well, it's just that you're going to be losing 2 allies when we clear Eregion.
Yep, I know.
Okay. So, who's the soldier defending?
The Great Orc.
Yeah.
He does the most damage.
No shadow effect, no damage. And who you defending for the Howling Warg?
If you don't mind taking that one, that'd be nice.
Okay. No shadow, no damage. And then Legolas swings and kills both these guys, placing 4 progress on here.
Okay,
And then
so I'm gonna lose
Arod
my
places 1 on Hills of Holland.
I'm gonna lose my Squire and my ship captain.
Okay. And then I'll exhaust the contract to heal up that point of damage on Balin. On travel, oh no, we couldn't travel because, yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna play King Under the Mountain. Draw 2. And I'm gonna discard a Blade of Gondolin. I'm going to spend 1 for Halberd of Mail and place that on the Boromir for you.
Thank you.
I'll then spend 1 for an Open the Armor. And I'll pull out a copy of the War Axe. Hopefully I'll get me golden belt for Rumbiorn so he can get his War Axe.
Yep. Using Aristor's ability. 1, 2, 4.
And your Defender of Kaer Andros is up to 4 defense now.
Oh yeah, he is.
If you
Sure
want,
is.
you can put the Halberd of Mail on the Defender of Kaer Andros.
Oh yeah.
If you don't want it on Boromir.
Oh wow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Okay, questing. I'll send 6. And I take it neither will want the resources now.
I don't need them. So I'm sending 19.
90, that's 25 against 4.
We need to blast out of this. And I need to find my second Gandalf to reduce my threat.
Okay, card number 1. Card number 2. So we are up against... Oh no, that's Surges. So we are up against 4, 8, 9. That is 20... That is 6, 17... 8, hang on. We make a boat ton of progress.
We did it.
So we move on to Quest Phase 2. Quest Phase 3, each player searches the encounter deck and discards pile for an enemy and adds Great Warg Chief. Must be one of them. Is it adds to the staging area? Yes.
Oh, this isn't good. This is not good at all. We have to travel. Oh boy.
Okay, we travel to the Hills of Holland.
Yeah, that's so not good. Alright.
And all of these are coming down. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
let's flip over stage 3. After location enters play, add a damage.
After an enemy is engaged, add a damage. So, let's see. These are now 40. Well, hang on. 5 for each enemy in the staging area, so they're down by 1, 2, 3, 4,
Doesn't matter, I'm above
5.
40.
That's 25 threat they're at, so this comes down to you. I will optionally engage one, then that puts them to 35, so then this one comes down to you. That's now back to 40, which comes down to you, and
Wait. No, because then you'd go next. And you're not at 40, so you would engage the Great Warp Chief.
yep, and then this would come down to you.
Nope, because he's now at 45.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We got lucky. But we also have another guy coming down because of Great Warp Chief. Oh no. So that's 5 damage on Hills of Holland.
And that's before the attacks even start.
Yeah. So I'm definitely fainting one of them. I'll faint. You can use your Destrier on your guys.
Yep.
I'll faint one of mine and I'll defend the other one. No, you have another attack to deal with. Okay, this is fainting one of your guys.
Okay. Let's see, is there anything else we can do? Nope. So, Grimbiorn defends the Great Warg Chief. No damage. Discards the shadow from there. Defends and kills the Howling Warg. Places 1 damage on there from the Howling Warg's attack. Okay. How are you defending?
Okay, I will defend the Howling Warg.
No shadow.
And I'll defend the other one.
No shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Legolas attacks and kills the Howling Warg engaged with me.
I kill the Hound of Sauron engaged with me.
Placing 2. Legolas readies and attacks and kills the Hound of Sauron engaged with you. Do we want me to place these 2 progress on the Hills of Holland from Legolas?
Yeah, it's just gonna get worse.
Okay. And that clears Hills of Holland, raising our threat by 7.
I need to use like 300 then maybe, I think.
Wow.
I think you need threat reduction, mate.
Yeah, dig in. Nope, did not get my threat reduction. Holy.
I'm going to spend
Yeah,
1.
I am going out.
Well, hopefully, if we can clear it this round.
Then maybe you can take the second one. The next one. Yeah. Yep.
Hang on, if you threat out, that means Frodo leaves play. That's game over.
Is that how it works? Or does he move to first player?
I don't know, because technically he's under your control at the minute.
Oh, wait.
It was a good run. We were so close.
Yeah.
It was that treachery that raised your threat that did it.
It was. Yeah.
Do you want to try again, or?
So this deck needs at least another Gandalf.
Yeah.
Yeah, had I looked ahead and seen that treachery, I would have used it to reduce my threat
No,
instead.
So
Wow.
the question is, do you want to try it again?
Yes, one more time.
One more time?
One more time.
For,
We're doing
once more with feeling?
once more with feeling.
Okay.
Let's make some adjustments though.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to use a different deck. Oh no, I shouldn't use a different deck because your adjustments are based on my deck.
Let's just say 10. Let's just roughly. It's like 3.5 of you. It's a lot of use.
Put those three away. You away. That's
How much is £100? I want to lose £100. Well, it's maybe 5 weeks I started this Wednesday, and I've lost so much. It's no matter.
what's going on too. Alright.
7.
Right, added in your extra copy of Gandalf.
Yeah.
14
You've got your Faramir there. You got every change that you've made in.
Almost.
Okay, so
4 more up to £21. So it's 100. Christmas.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm scared. So,
Well, not
Sorry.
ideal, but I do have a hand.
and I just see rings on your screen. So
Alright, that's me. I'm ready to go.
do you want to raise your threat from Messenger of the King for Aristo?
Sure don't.
Okay, so do you want to open your hand? Let's have a look, see what you've got. See if you need a mulligan.
Ability. I mulliganed once and got that, so it's a better mulligan.
Yep, okay. What do you think of my hand?
Oh, I like it a lot. A lot.
Even though I've got double vigil?
That's why I like it.
Okay, so
I guess, yeah, you're not going to be flipping your contract very soon.
no, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing except for the lack of lacking questing.
Yeah.
And then I should work a bit harder.
Okay, so planning phase.
Okay. Yep. Oops. Need a resource here. Yeah. Not doing a whole lot yet. I'm just stealing Frodo's resource.
Okay. Do you want money bags from the
I
One
don't
Ring?
need it. I don't need it. I can give you a shield though.
Okay. Oh,
You can take the money.
okay. I'll have to put that on there instead.
Let's go.
I'm going to play out out a Rohan Warhorse for free.
Christmas.
I'm then going to spend 2 and drop out 1,
No, that'd be alright. I think that's a reasonable goal.
2.
We've lost 20 odd already.
So
Very
if I'm
nice.
engaged with an enemy higher than my engagement threat, he's attacking for 7.
Nice.
Love it. Love it already.
Okay, so questing. Well, no, sorry, we are at the end of the planning phase, so
79?
top cards.
No, I need 7.
I'll tell you what I want to do.
Well, I say we either take or play Gandalf.
I say play Gandalf. I can discard. Well, actually, that's your third vigil.
What I was thinking is I could play my warning on Grimbeorn, that gets a defender on the table with relatively no chance of taking any damage. You take Gandalf into your hand until you're ready to needing your threat reduction. I diss my secret vigil and you shuffle your fiend back into your deck.
I have a feint in hand.
That's why I'm
So
saying.
how about we play Gandalf first, and then if you have to defend, I'll just feint it.
Okay, well
And the reason I'm suggesting that is because Gandalf is 4 willpower right off the bat.
okay, well I will put my Dunedain warning into hand. I'll ditch my secret vigil.
And I've shuffled feint.
Okay, and Gandalf gets played.
And I'm lowering my threat by 5.
Okay. Are we raising our threat by 5 for Lust for the Ring?
Hell no. See, we're learning. I'm learning.
1, 2.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great. That's great.
Red Home Pass. And okay, so questing. I'll send 2.
Okay. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11.
So that's 13 against 4. Bearing in mind I do have a hands upon the bow should we need it. Card number 1. Card number 2. So we're up against 6. 10. So we make 3 progress. I will spend 1. Play hands upon the bow. Use Legolas. Kill the Howling Warg. Placing 2 progress on there. Readying with the Rohan Warhorse. So
Nice.
that is 8 against 13, that's 5 progress, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hang on, that's a new player card effect.
Oh yes, so it is. So it's got 1 left.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. It was nice while it lasted.
Yeah. Do you want to take the war?
I
I
mean,
can feint it. Oh no, I can't because I don't have the resource. I can feint it if it's engaged with me. Yeah, I'll take the work.
I can take it and kill it, it's not an issue. Entirely up to you.
I just want the money.
Okay, you get the money, and I'll defend it so you don't need to feint it, so you can keep the money. No shadow
Okay.
effect, and that's 2 damage on there, and
Oh,
then
because you have the Rohan Warhorse. Oh, I forgot you had that.
Legolas can swing and stop.
Boromir's just watching. In that pose of his.
Yep. He's like, I should have stayed at Osgiliath.
Where it was safer.
Okay, I'm going to play the golden belt onto Legolas. And
Yep, that's pretty good.
And then I'll
Pretty good.
spend 1 for a Dunedain warning onto Grimbeorn, and that's him now up to 4 defense.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
Let's get that out.
Do you want money from Frodo?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Alright. So I'm not questing for a whole lot this time.
Okay, I'm sending 4 to the quest.
Guess I'm sending 7. Yeah, I'm sending my Knight of Minas Tirith.
So that's 11 against 6.
Yeah, it's not good.
Card number 1 is a Radiant. Card number 2 is a Redhorn Foothills. So we're up against 9, 13. So we raise our threat by 2.
Okay.
This isn't looking good, mate.
Okay.
We need some willpower.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
take.
didn't draw.
No, you didn't.
I'm thinking. No, I didn't.
Right, you want Frodo's
Ah,
resource?
that's better. Yes, please.
Right, take Frodo's resource and you can play the envoy with Frodo's cards. With
Oh, you're
Frodo's-
right, I can. Oh, thank you. Alright, envoy's out. Which means I can spend... Can add a resource there, spend 1, 2, 3, 4 for Faramir.
Okay,
I think we're alright now.
let's hope so.
I think we're gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be alright.
I hope. I hope.
I'll play the King Under the Mountain. And Balin's going Scryan. I'll discard that. And next turn I can have me Destria on Grimbeorn. But that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Questing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This would be 15.
Okay, and I can send 2. So that's 17.
You know what? I'm going in for another 2.
So that's 19. Do you want to send Boromir as well?
Only because Legolas is amazing.
So that's another 2, so that's 21.
Nope, that's another. Hang on, I'm counting this right. There, I have 21 on my own.
So that's 23 with me. So,
You know what? Lower your threat by 1. I miscounted last turn. Babylon should have had an extra willpower last turn.
okay then.
We still lost, it's not as bad though.
Okay, so card number 1. Place 3 damage on the active location.
Well, that's okay.
Oops. Card number 2.
Okay, increasing my threat by 4.
I'll discard each ally I control. Because it has
that is a disgusting card.
So we are up against 4, 7, 10, 13. So we make 10 progress, so that's 1 on there. And 9 on here.
So that's 5 damage to all our characters.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put 1 here, 2 here, 3 on Boromir, but I'm gonna cancel 2 with Gondorian Discipline.
Okay. And we progress.
Lovely. Alright, so now we get the Great War Chief.
Yes, we do. And do we want a Hound of Sauron or a Howling Warg?
Probably a Hound of Sauron.
Yeah, it takes out the surge. Okay, and then travel. Do we want to go to the foothills or do you want to go to Aragian?
I'm not ready for Aragian yet.
Okay, the foothills.
Foothills it is, if you're okay with your hand.
Well, there's only one enemy coming down, which is the Warg Chief.
So that's 2 enemies.
Yeah.
Because he'll summon another one.
We could always go to the Tree-Crowned Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy comes down, dealing a point of damage. And there's that Howling Warg. Okay. Shadow cards out like so. Okay. And I will spend 1 and do that as well. So Legolas then attacks and kills the Howling Warg, placing 2 progress on here, and then Legolas and Grimbeorn are enough to kill the Warg Chief, I think. Ooh. 5.
You're 1 shy.
Yep, just 1 shy. Oh well, it's Grimbeorn for our next round.
Yep. So I realize your secret vigils don't do much when you're killing everything every round.
Yeah, I was waiting for something with a higher threat so that I just, instead of just placing it on the Hound of Sauron up there, I was going to put it on something with higher threat, like the Krebine, but it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, for some reason I haven't. Do that. Okay, leadership. I'm pitching visionary leadership for Aristor. I will put him into play. How are you for money?
Oh, that's just what I'm working out. I did King Under
Sorry?
the Mountain. That's just what I'm busy working out. I did King
Yeah.
Under the Mountain and pitched a Dagger of Westerness and kept a hold of a Rohan Warhorse. I'm going to spend 1 for a Armored Destria. And that's me pretty much done.
So you don't need cash?
Not necessarily. I mean, I could use 1 on Balin to cancel a Nasty Shadow if it comes out, but other than that, I'm sitting pretty.
Okay, I'm giving you $1 here.
Okay, thank
Yours.
you. Do you want $1 from Frodo's the One Ring?
Sure, might as well.
There you go.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything to us.
Well, that's why he's perfect for this quest, because there's no treachery effects that target when the One Ring's exhausted.
Ooh.
Hey Matt, thanks for jumping in and saying
Okay.
hey. Okay, ready to quest?
Create a quest.
Okay, I'll send 4.
I'm sending 15.
Okay, card number 1. Lust for the Ring.
This is your call, Carol.
I'll put it on Grimbeorn, he's not questing. and it doesn't really do him any harm. Ooh.
It does us harm.
Only when we exhaust the one ring.
Yeah, so,
So it
I'll
doesn't.
just send you money, and we don't need to use the ring.
Yeah, okay, and that's a surge. So card is another copy of a Regiant. And card number 2 is a Howling Warg. Now, do we keep around that Howling Warg to use a Secret Vigil, or do I just kill the Howling Warg now?
Oh, you got hands upon the bow.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, it's not coming down, neither of these are coming down. Even with that -1 from the Tree Crowned Hill.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Now, do you want to... I'm looking at Tree Crown Hill, and the best time to exhaust characters is after we've... at the end of the round.
Basically when I kill stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to kill 2 things with Legolas, which I can do.
Yeah. Oh, I like that thread idea, though.
Well, there's...
Well, are we getting out of here anyways?
Ooh, and that should have a damage on it because it came out from... Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want me to...
14. Well, we have 16 in the staging area, and I sent 15. How much did you send? 4?
Yeah, so that's 19, and so that's 3 progress. We are 1 shy of clearing Tree Crowned Hill.
Okay, how about... Yeah, I see you put the thread on it. Or I say, yeah, you put the vigil on it.
Okay, so don't kill the Howling Warg this turn.
Right.
Okay, so...
And then the Great War Chief, if you can kill him with Legolas, you can get that location out of here.
Okay, Grimbeorn defends. Undefended attacks do nothing, so that's 1 damage on Grimbeorn. And then Legolas attacks, kills the Warg Chief, triggering his effect, placing 2 progress. Oops. Putting 1 on there. Clearing Tree Crowned Hill, we have to exhaust. Characters equal to ridiculous amounts.
Done.
And Control N.
Okay. I am ditching a card for Air Store. Okay. I guess it depends where we're going. Do you want to keep your cards in hand? Or are you playing your cards? Or do you want to save some?
Well, I'll be playing out my Secret Vigil on the Howling Warg. I'll be playing out my Calabrian Stone on Barlin to get some more quest power. Depending on what I get with King Under the Mountain, I might be able to make it in me 3 restricted attachments and flip me into restricted attachments and flip me contract. So
okay, why don't you use your action on King Under the Mountain first, and we can decide what we need to do. Because I'm thinking of playing an ally and then going to a region and just discarding the allies that come up.
okay, well we can do that. I got Open the Armory, so I will spend 1 playing Open the Armory. Oh no, that's a choice and a half. I could get a War Axe or I could get me Raiment of War. I could set Legolas up to be a monumental killer, or I could set Grimbion up so that he doesn't take as much damage and get ready to flip me well, yeah, I'd be flipping me contract if I do the Grimbion route with Raiment of War. Oh, but I still want that axe on Legolas.
I don't think we need the axe yet.
I'm gonna actually flip a coin.
Alright.
Heads axe, tails raiment. Tails it's raiment, so I'm a man of my word. I'll take the raiment. Oh, that hurts a little bit. Okay, so are we going to Eregion this turn then?
We will be going to Aragon, so
Okay.
I'm going to take him out to plot $1 from him to you. You just got $1.
Oh, thank you.
And I will deal $1. And that's me.
Okay, well I'm going to spend 1 resource and play out a Calabrian Stone, boosting Barlin's willpower to 4. And then 7 when I flip this contract. I will spend 1 and play out a Raiment of War. Now boosting Grimbion's defense to 5 and 4 attack.
Okay. 5, 7.
Oh, and I forgot to play out my secret vigil
Yeah.
on that guy.
Yeah, I did. Leo.
Okay, so
Leo.
I'm sending 23.
plus my 4, so that's 27. Against 3, 7, 16. Accounts currently in the staging area.
Ryan.
No, sorry. There's 15 in the staging area because the Howling Warg's got -1 from my vigil. So, card number 1. This is you.
This is me. Each ward gets -20 engagement.
Okay. Card number 2 is the Crabine, which is peril for me, and I'll engage it.
Duh.
Okay.
I needed 1 turn's reprieve from that. Oh. Okay.
Well, at least we've got a secret
Horrible
vigil.
timing.
Well, you're going to be lowering your threat by 5 in 2 turns. Secret Vigil this turn from the Howling Warg, Secret Vigil next turn from the Crabine.
Alright. Okay, we're going to a region.
Okay.
Oh wait, I guess how much did we pass by?
3, 4, 5, 9, 12, 15 against 27. We make 12 progress.
So we got out.
Yes, we did.
So we may not be able to travel there. I guess we'll find out.
Make those are during the active location. Add Watcher of the Water to the staging area. Discard all tokens from the ring bearer, which he is. He's got no attachments or anything, so he is now, all intents and purposes, captured by the Watcher.
Thank you.
The players must travel to a location.
Oh yeah, we have 2 possible locations.
So are we travelling to Eregion?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And then before
Now
combat,
both of these have minus 20 engagement cost.
yeah, before that happens, I'm going to play Hands Upon the Bow, and I am going to kill this Howling Warg. Reduce
Love
your
it.
threat by 2, and that places 2 progress on here.
Should that have a progress on it?
No, it shouldn't. And then this guy comes down to engage you, which places a damage here and here.
How many defenses do we have?
I've got 2, you've got none.
And we have 4 attacks. Okay.
How we got? Oh yeah.
I'm gonna let Aristor die.
Okay.
He's done his job.
And I think I'll take this Crabine undefended.
Okay.
Okay, so shadow card to the Watcher. Shadow card to him. Shadow card. Okay, your defense is first.
Oh, you're taking the Crabane undefended. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to risk the biscuit.
What's your defense? Are you... Could you take the Watcher twice? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
Yes, I can.
Never mind. We only have 2 defenses anyways, so I'll take the Watcher undefended.
Okay. No shadow.
Bye, Aristor. You did very good.
Okay.
And then if you don't mind, the Hound.
Plus 2, 6. I take a point of damage.
Now, technically speaking, you can discard a shadow card from the Watcher because he is engaged with me.
And then Grumbion defends. Grumbion's going to kill your Warg.
Oh, nice.
Defend mine.
Wait. We need Legolas to kill the Warg this turn to get a regen out.
Okay, well, that's fine. Grumbion's still going to... Oh, Grumbion can't target the Watcher, so that's fine. Grumbion, this is undefended, and that's 1 damage on Legolas. Legolas then attacks and kills that, clearing the Hills of Fallen.
Alright, so then 2 of my guys disappear. That will be you. I don't think we need the money anymore. Alright.
Okay, and now at the end of the round, I flip my contract. And I'll heal up
Sec
with
here.
point of damage on these guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Okay.
Okay, so what you doing?
Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets me Gandalf.
Okay. And what's Gandalf doing for you?
There's no point in drawing cards because my cards will just be allies. So I'm going to reduce my threat by 5.
Okay. And as for me, I am discarding a card with King Under the Mountain. Drawn 2, discarding King Under the Mountain. I'm going to play The Day is Rising for the cost of 1. I am then going to spend 1 and play out a secret vigil, and that's me done.
Nice. So, can we do 11 damage to the Watcher? We can do 4 with Gandalf. He's at 50 threat. The Legolas is awesome against him.
I've got 7 damage with Legolas.
And then the 4 with Gandalf, that's our 11.
Yeah, but he's still got 5 defense, so that's only going to put 6 on him. Oh yeah, so we can take control of Frodo. Right.
Okay, then I'm going to leave 1 character up for defense, which means I'm not actually doing a lot of questing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm only in for 12.
You do know you could probably keep okay, so I'll send 7, so that's 19 against 6, 10, 15. Let's see, is there a way around that? Nope, nothing we can do. Okay, so card number 1. We're breaking even. Card number 2. We are no longer breaking even. Raise with threat by 1.
That surges.
Oh yes it does.
Yeah.
Okay, and is this peril you?
This is you. This is you.
Okay, I'll have it make an immediate attack. Grimby defends and kills. No damage. I will spend the Days Rising to add a resource back to him. And that's a walk gone. So we are still 19 against 20. We make no progress. We raise our threat by 1.
Alright.
Now faced with the option to travel, do you want to go to the Redhorn Foothills?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. And then engagements. I say we'll just leave the hound up there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 attacks from this guy and 1 from this guy. Okay. So, how are we dealing?
My defense, I'll sacrifice the Envoy of Pillar Gear.
Okay. Discard a non-objective card you control.
That's your attack.
Oh yeah, so it is. So Grimby Owen defends, and I will discard the copy of Days Rising. So that's 1 damage. And I can't swing back because of the fact he's immune to player card effects.
Right.
Okay, and for my second attack I'll take Undefended. No shadow effect.
Okay. Have you been using your contract to heal up?
First turn during the refresh phase, so it's not yet ready until this refresh phase.
Got it. Okay.
You said you defend them with the Envoy?
Yeah. Can Balin replace it?
Yes, Balin can. No shadow
Thanks, Balin.
effect.
You're the best.
He's the best around. No one's ever gonna put him down. Okay, and now for attacks, Legolas will attack and kill the Crabine, so reduce your threat by 3.
Okay.
And
And
that places 2
What's it?
progress on here. And then Legolas and Gandalf attack, placing 6 damage on the Watcher. Which
Alright,
means
Sordo's back.
Moneybags is back with the damage on him.
So now that we got out of that, we don't have a good way to quest. Alright.
Well, I don't know, I'm doing kind of alright with Barlin for 7.
Yeah, you are. I guess so. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna spend $2 for this. Drag $1 over to Boromir. That's me.
Okay, well I played King Under the Mountain, discarded a Blade of Gondolin to get out a Golden Belt, which I'm going to put on Grimbeorn. I am then going to spend 1 for Open the Armory. And I am going to grab a War Axe. I'm going to spend 1 for said War Axe, boosting Legolas up by another 3 attack. No, 4 attack. Because he's got 4
Oh
restricted.
my goodness. If only he had a grappling hook. If only.
Well, I don't think that was ever actually considered for this deck, actually. So,
Alright, 3, 4, 7, 10, 13, 15, 18.
okay, and I am sending 7, so that's 25. Against 6, 10, 16. So card number 1, card number 2.
Well, that's a softball.
So that's 4, so that's 5 progress we make. So that's 3 on here. 4, 5. Okay.
Oof, that's it?
Wow. Travel to the foothills again.
Oh, yeah, so what I have to discard my hand, don't I?
There was no damage on it.
Oh, well, lovely. Yeah, let's go to the foothills.
Now, I don't think we can get away with not engaging anything this round.
Yeah, and I wasn't thinking properly. I thought we could get out, so I'm probably going to get hit by the Watcher.
I've got 2 defenses, so I can defend the Watcher twice.
It's too bad you weren't Gondor. I have it behind strong walls, but I'm questing with my Gondors.
But I don't think I've got anything that I can do. If I actually, I'm going to retcon slightly, and I'm going to spend 1 and play out a Rohan Warhorse onto Grimbeorn. So, think we're good. I will optionally engage this Howling Warg.
He doesn't have to come down.
I know he doesn't, but I'm trying to get threat out the staging area.
Oh, I see. I see.
And then 2 shadows. So, your first player, so Grimbeorn will defend for you first.
Thank you.
That's 1 damage on Grimbeorn. He readies up, discards that shadow from himself. And then he will defend against the Howling Warg. who's attacking for
Ugh,
5.
five.
No damage. Spending 1, kills the Howling Warg with his attack back, readies up with the Rohan Warhorse, and then defends the Watcher for another point of damage.
Holy moly. Yeah, he did that.
That's how you take 3 attacks in 1 round.
Oh my god.
And then Legolas is going to attack for 9 against the Watcher, putting 4 more damage on him.
Slit.
I'm going to do King Under the Mountain, draw 2, discard that. I'm going to play Golden Belt on Balin, just for whatever.
Might as well.
I'll spend 1 for Arod, and that's me done.
I am putting a red arrow on Mablung. And hopefully bringing out a defender. It's a bit of a gamble,
Okay,
but we gotta get out of here.
agreed. Oh, and I didn't kill anything with Legolas that round, so I couldn't trigger anything on the Redhorn Foothills,
Yeah.
which has 2 damage on him. Okay, so questing, I'll send 7, 8, 9.
16.
So that's 25 again. Card number 1 is a Crabine for me. Every time I engage it, something goes wrong. But I don't think we can afford not to engage it.
Yeah.
One, two,
Oh, yeah.
3. Okay. And that's 3 more damage on there because each active location. Okay, and card number 2 is a Howling Warg. So we're up against 2, 4, 5, 10, 16. We make 10 progress, which is 5 on here, and 5 more on here.
Lovely. So
Now,
as long as we don't get that one treachery.
yep, and now we each have to discard 5 cards in my hand.
That's fine. Didn't need that.
Travel to,
I'm gonna pitch red arrow.
okay,
Oh. Well, that's a very nice card. Hangborn the Fearless.
okay.
Although he's probably gonna die.
Anduin will die. Okay. Travel to the Hills of Holland, or do you want to go to Eregion?
Aragon.
Do you want Eregion?
Is that wolf coming down?
The Hound? No.
No one's coming down.
No.
Okay. Let's go to Aragon then.
Okay, are we engaging anybody or not?
I'm worried about putting damage on the doors.
So am I. So we'll not engage anybody and just hope and pray that something comes out of it. Okay, so Grimbion defends the Crabine. Attacking enemy makes an additional attack. It does not because Crabine is gone. Grimbion readies. Grimbion defends first one. Attacking enemy gets +1, so that's 2 damage on Grimbion.
Still alive? Okay.
He readies, discards a second shadow card, and
Lovely.
defends, and he has
You're good?
1 hit point left.
Okay. Oh my. Well done, Bjorn. Good, Bjorn.
So, now for attacks. Legolas attacks for 9, 10, 11 against the
I'll
Watch.
add 2 for that.
And that should have been 2 more from last round, so the Watcher is gone.
Indestructible. That's our rage right there.
Power of Grimbion, what can I say?
Oh, I did not draw a card I needed. 33 awesome cards in this deck. And I drew that one.
Okay, well, I'm going to give Grimbion 1 more set of hit points.
Yeah. You might need it.
Well, now that he's defending for 6, he can indefinitely tank the Watcher, depending on shadow cards.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like that.
And then I'll spend 1 and give Balin a Blade of Gondolin, giving him 8 willpower.
Okay. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17. All right, 22.
20, 30. Card number 1.
This is the time to do it.
Card number 2. Attached to active location. Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'll put that on the Doors of Durin.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say which active location it has to go on.
It does not. It does not.
So that is 4, 6, 8, 9, 14, 17 against 30. That is 13 progress. 4 on there. And 2 on there. And the rest go on there. We have
Wow.
won the game.
Holy. I think that's a classic case of learning to play smarter.
Yeah. Grimbion, what a beast.
That was fantastic.
So, any thoughts on this quest then?
I mean, it's easier when you're not in campaign mode for sure.
Right.
That's a beast of a quest. When you're not, yeah.
Yeah, and I think your deck, while good, probably isn't as well suited to this quest.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not.
I mean, once
It really turned it on its head.
once my deck was up and running, combat, well, was tricky, especially with that Watcher.
Yep.
But defending 3 times in a row and still surviving, I think
Yeah.
kind of worked in our favour.
I really liked how much money I was able to feed you in those first couple rounds.
Oh yeah, it was definitely...
Just to get you going.
Yeah, and then from combat standpoint, your deck did very minimal combat. Because
Yeah.
Legolas and Grimbion just kind of decimated the entire board.
And I couldn't if I wanted to, because we needed every single bit of willpower.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we were going to play this campaign mode, we'd definitely have to revise the decks.
Yes. Yeah.
But
I
consider...
think probably go towards fewer allies, but ones with bigger willpower boosts, so that I could have a few allies with lots of willpower at once.
Yeah, and also I think, although this deck was generically built for attack on Dog will do an epic multiplayer. I think it works well in just about every other quest I've tried it with, as long as it gets paired with a decent willpower deck.
Yeah, I think maybe bringing one of my classic spirit decks would have been a better choice.
But at the same time, this was
Maybe
all.
I'll do that next time.
This is just testing grounds, basically. I tell people just to bring whatever they want, and we'll throw something together against the quest they want to play.
Yep. Well, it worked.
Yep, it took 3 attempts, but we got there. So that was it for tonight's live stream. Join us again next week, and we should be all sorted with another quest and another guest on our live stream. So have a good weekend, and I will see you next